Right, guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about BTC. We're also going to talk about Ethereum. We're going to talk about all of that good stuff. We're going to talk about alt, DeFi's, Wi-Fi, and all of that good stuff, guys. So we're going to take a look at all of these setups in terms of short-term analysis and long-term view, and trying to anticipate the market volatility over the next like a few days and so on. Right now, market is cooling off, so it is this is the best time basically to go through the market cycle and check everything. What is good to be long in, what is good to be selling, and what is good to be hodling, and all of that good stuff, guys. So let me check the chat room. So make sure to hit the likes, make sure to subscribe, and join our public Telegram group. Link in the description. All right, so let's get into business. Right, so first thing we're going to talk about today going to be BTC down. The BTC down is a very good indicator, right, regarding like BTC price action. What is a BTC down? What is a BTC down? BTC down, it is a token, right? It basically move basically when BTC goes up, right, it goes down. When BTC goes down, it goes up. So it is the opposite of BTC. That's the best way I can use to describe it. Most of the time I don't trade it, but I use it, right, as an indicator. Remember, as an indicator. Okay, sometimes yes, when you see like some nice move like from 18 cents, right, to like a 39 cents, right, that's beautiful. Okay, it is almost a 116% move. So if you're very confident, sometimes you can trade it, if and only if you know what's going on. Like right here, we knew exactly the BTC down was going to pump to resistance right here. So we talked about it on the 18th, 17th. That's why we were bearish on BTC and did not try to long it at 37, 38. So right now we got a potential bullish setup for BTC, right, but a bearish setup for BTC down. So what does it mean? Okay, if we're going to be expecting the BTC down to retest the trend line right here, it means, okay, let's do this. So basically BTC down is up. BTC down is up. This chart right here is BTC down. This chart right there, it is Litecoin, but let's change it to BTC. Hey, what's up, Mitch? Jacob in the house. I'm doing well. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do BTC. Okay, so if you take a look at it, right, right here. So one of the reasons why let's do this. Okay, I don't need this. Okay, so if you take a look at it right now on the lower degree, let's take a look at it. I was expecting BTC to retrace down to a low 3K, but it seems like the BTC down wants to retrace down. Okay, so it means BTC has to pump up. So you take a look at it right here, we got a support right there, just about like low 22s. Okay, if BTC down going to find support at low 22s, it means BTC, okay, Bitcoin going to probably pump all the way up to somewhere around like 35 and so on. That resistance is right here. Okay, so we need basically the BTC down to sell off, right, for Bitcoin price action to pump. The opposite is also possible, right, for BTC down to pump to the upside. Right, that was my initial thought, right here. That was my initial thought, like BTC down is likely to retest somewhere around this area of the trend line, just about like 40 cents, 39 to 40 cents, give or take, right? And if that was the case, we would be buying right here, okay, for BTC. It means that BTC has to retest support, and BTC down going to retest resistance, okay? So if you understand what's going on, you don't even need any indicator. If you can basically predict, you know, which way, okay, the BTC down gonna go, right, you can just play it well on the BTC pair, okay? So right now we know we got an option, right, to sell off, to get a nice sell off down to like a low 20 cents for the BTC down, right, and a potential pump on the BTC pair, okay, which is going to be 35 to 30 cents, 35 not cents, 35,000 to you know, 36,000, okay, if that's the case, right? But nothing is I'm not confirming yet a BTC down drop, the BTC down to drop, okay? We still have to wait because price action still above the 21 EMA, so it is not that bearish, okay? It could just be a potential fake out. So just because the candle is red doesn't mean it's gonna drop, okay? We can just drop down to like 28 and bounce right back up to this level, right? So just keep that in mind. But if, okay, we retest right here, it is definitely going to be a long for Bitcoin right here, okay? It is definitely going to be a long, because I don't see like the BTC down breaking above like you know, 50 cents as of now. We got a nice resistance right here, okay? So it might not break it anytime soon. So the other possibility is like also, you know, the BTC down, even after a retest of 39 to 40 cents, right, it is still going to be slightly bullish, right, which is, it is not a good news, right, for the BTC bulls, because we can still get this move, right, retest the low right here at 27 and basically pump to the upside. So it is something like I'm going to be watching. I'm not saying it's going to play out, but we did play it well right here. If you guys remember last week when the BTC down was right here, what we said, right, sucker was pumping right there, we said it is okay, it is going to drop right back down here before pumping to the upside. That's why we're expecting rejection right here, and we did get the rejection. So it could basically replicate the same move we did right here. It can do it. And if you notice well, the structure right here is very popular. It is a very popular structure right now, especially among altcoins, right? They like to do this structure. So if you take a look at let's take a look at OMG. Let's take a look at OMG right here. So if you take a look at OMG, that's the structure it is doing right now, right here. Okay, you got this move to, okay, you got the move right here, you got the drop, you got the pump, and you got the drop right here. And you can see like OMG is looking like it wants to pump again. Okay, it is still a good hold. It can still drop down to the low $3, but it looks like it wants to pump. Okay, so just like Link, also Link gave us the same structure. If you take a look at Link right here, we got the same structure exactly right there. Okay, we got it right here and got another one right here. Okay, before pumping to the upside. All right, so we just have to be very cautious. Even though I'm bullish on BTC, it seems like we could, you know, we could be in trouble if the BTC down, you know, start to look very, very bullish and all of that good stuff. All right, so now let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin right now. What's up, Mr. Walton? Good morning. I mean, I don't follow the macrovision and the BB and all of that good stuff, to be honest. I just follow the chart, right? Hey, what's up, Tyler? Thanks a lot for tuning in. IML in the house, Mitch in the house. All right, so now let's take a look at BTC, okay? So when you take a look at BTC, I'm ready for this move, right? So be ready for it, just in case, right? We do get it, so we won't be surprised. All right, which is pretty much a natural movement regarding you know, the price action right now. We do not have a bullish divergence, so a retest of the low right there. I showed you on the macro scale on the 50-day cycle, one of the reasons, you know, bulls are very confident is like the 50-day cycle doesn't want to close below 28K, okay, 29K, right? Anything below 28, 29, it is a steal. So anything at this level right here in this area, right, it is going to be a good buy level for the bulls. Okay, I see like a, you know, a potential big reversal pattern if we get a big volume right there. Okay, if we get a big volume, as you can see, volume is extremely low, both buying and selling pressure right here. So it means like high volatility over the next like a few hours and so on, right? So that's the 8-hour candle, so we could get a high volatility. All right, if like it doesn't retest the low, it, you know, we got the trend lines resistance once again, 35 to 37 area depending on volatility, right? So hey, what's up, Sweet in the house, Crypto Forever in the house, John Doe in the house, Alonzo in the house. So Alonzo, let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum, guys. I'm very bullish on Ethereum, and I'm also very bullish on YFI, not based on fundamentals, guys. Remember, I don't care about fundamentals, okay? I just do the chart, okay? So but we're gonna take a look at Ethereum first before we talk about YFI, right? So Ethereum, it is still bullish, right? Beautiful highs right there, right? Starting to create lower highs right there, right? So we're gonna need to break this resistance just about like a 1274. So what we said regarding Ethereum, when Ethereum was like 1300, right? We said we're gonna drop down to 1089. We're gonna bounce back up to 1250 to 1280, and we could potentially drop right here to retest again the support. All right, it is not a bearish setup, it is still a bullish setup. Okay, so just because market gonna drop, it doesn't mean it is bearish. Drops and pullbacks, I mean, they just cycle. Okay, we just have to suck it up and deal with it, right? So if you take a look at Ethereum in terms of wave analysis alone, right, just in terms of wave analysis, we could assume, right, this move after this correction right here, right, we got wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, if that's the case, right, it has to correct. Okay, it has to correct. I'm very bullish on Ethereum, right, but it has to correct. If that's wave 5, we could potentially, right, get this move, right, to be our wave 4, right, another wave, right, just to get this correction before pumping. Or we could also get a potential zigzag formation. Okay, we could potentially get this move like this. Okay, so what does it mean? Both moves, okay, both setups are calling for what? A potential retest of this area. Okay, that's just for the short-term traders, because it really doesn't matter, right? If you're a long-term trader, whether, you know, Ethereum gonna retest like 900 or like 1100. Okay, it is just short-term. It is just going to be noise, because the upside target, we talk about it for Ethereum, going to be above like 1700, regardless of the type of correction we're going to get in this area. Even if like the correction is overextended all the way down to a previous accumulation right here. I know most bulls don't want to hear that, right? Even if the correction is overextended all the way down to like a 800 to 750 area, which means we could get a very elongated C wave down here, all right, and a nice channel and a big move to the upside. It is just going to be accumulation. Okay, I don't see anything bearish right now so far for Ethereum. Can we create some bearish setup later on? Absolutely. Okay, but all I see right now is correction. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so let's take a look at Ethereum on a 3-day basis, because on a 3-day basis, as we said, we just need to candle gonna close in 24 hours. So if Ethereum going to close above right here, just about 1280 to 1256 area, right, we could potentially ignore the downtrend, okay, and just huddle and not try to worry about like buying the dip, but we're going to be buying the pump because you know, sucker could pump very very hard if like we break above like a 1280 to 1256, okay, close above 1280, right, within the next 24 hours. So let's take a look at on a 2-day basis. On the 2-day basis, it does have another resistance, which is 1380. So that might be a little bit aggressive. Okay, so we might have to go with the 2-day basis, right? Just because the resistance is much higher, another 100 points, right? So a potential close above 1380. I think it is safer than the 3-day time frame. Okay, because the 3-day time frame can just retest 50% of the week right here, right, which is like 1350, 1360 area, okay, give or take, right? It can just retest it. It means it is just going to basically get rejected right there, okay, by the 2-day time frame resistance, right? So volume is still low, as you can see, and we got 24 hours to go, but volume is low. That's a 2-day candle. Okay, so we take a look at the volume we got previously on the pump above the breakout was like 4.5 million. Okay, 4.5 million. Right now we got like 1.2 million. Okay, so that's not a breakout volume, so but just to be cautious, okay, even though I'm extremely bullish on Ethereum. All right, give us that overextension. Look at, man, all the bulls right now are pretty bearish. That's why sometimes it is not good to be bullish all the time, because when market overextend and pump a lot, most bulls, right, they wishing, okay, they bought more. You see what I'm saying? So they're like, man, I wish Ethereum drops down to like a 750 right now. I'm gonna sell my car, I'm gonna sell my cat, I'm gonna sell the lion and the dog and everything. But I mean, the best thing to do, right? The best thing to do, honestly, is just dollar cost average. Okay, just dollar cost average, because I think anything below 2,000 for Ethereum is pretty cheap. Okay, it's pretty cheap, right? We were lucky to be bullish right around like 300, 400, right? In our premium group, we've been, been bullish. I said it, guys. I was one of the biggest Ethereum bear last year. However, right here, we just sucked it up. I think the easiest thing to do, not to fight the trend. So, not to fight the trend. So, you're not gonna catch the top. You're not gonna sell the top, right? You're not gonna know the top at all until basically like maybe 3, 5, 6 weeks later, right? But that's not your job. That's not your job. That's not my job to know the top. Okay, our job is just to know the trend. Okay, our job is not to buy the bottom and sell the top. That's very difficult. Okay, that's not a. It shouldn't be a task. No one should be assigned to do that. Okay, do that type of job, right? Just buy the trend. What is dollar cost averaging? Dollar cost averaging is when you're getting wrecked, you keep buying the dip. That's the harshest way to say it, but the easiest way to say it is the nicest way to say it is like when market drops, right? You just keep buying, okay? But really, it means like when you're getting wrecked, you buy the top, okay? They say dollar cost average, dollar cost average. It means like you're getting wrecked, right? So if you don't know what getting wrecked is, I can also tell you. Maybe if you haven't been around since 2017, you don't know what's getting wrecked is, right? Maybe 2018 too. But us who've been around since like 2017, we know what getting wrecked is. When you watch your portfolio drop like 80% because you're not trading, you're just huddling, right? And you buy all these coins like ADA, you bought them like 10, 13 cents. They pump to $1, you're still waiting for $10, and those suckers came right back down to 5 cents. Those type of stuff. That's what they call getting wrecked. Yeah. What's up, sweet? You say buying crypto every month or weekly or daily. I mean, it all depends on your strategy. It all depends on your financial situation, right? Some people can buy every day, right? I mean, you can still buy every day. I mean, let's say you want to buy $1,000 a month, right? You can still divide it by 30 days. You see what I'm saying? And you buy every day, right? But if you do it weekly, you get better average, really, because this sucker is too volatile. So Ethereum back above 13. Can we cover Ether pumping now? No, Ether is not pumping, guys. Like, let's see. It's not pumping. It is still in range, okay? Let's see. Yeah, it broke it. It has a, oh man, it is pumping. Yeah, look at this, okay? Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful range trading. You could look at it as a triangle also, okay? But it all depends if you if you like to if you want to look at it as a triangle, or if you want to look at it as a channel. It really doesn't matter. It's already gone, right? So you could look for a 1-to-1 extension of this move, right? So you could look for right there 1334, which is 1313. So my 1313, it is showing up all the time for some reason, okay? But let's take a look at it in terms of Fibonacci, swing low to swing high, okay? This range was 0.618, so 1313, 1340, it is going to be 0.786, and 0.888 going to be 1380. Remember what we talked about 1380, right? 1380, it is on a 3-day basis. Let's take a look at it. On a 2-day basis, actually, okay? 1380 right here, okay? That's the max resistance. So you could just suck it up, right? And wait. Or if you're already long, you put a stop loss right here. Because once again, we got an engulfing candle at the top. So price action love to retest 50% of the engulfing candle right here. So, and we already at 50% of it. Can it go higher in terms of Fibonacci? Yes. Okay. Which is 1313 right there, which is 0.786. You got multiple way of looking at it, right? But I don't think that's the breakout we need. Okay, it is just a short-term breakout, right? You will know when Ether breaks out, man. You will know, buddy. You will know. You're gonna get something like this. Bang. That's what we call a breakout. And we did nailed it right here. Okay, on the lower degree, if you go back, right here. So we did play it beautifully, guys. Right here. Right there. Okay. We took it from right here, right? Just about 600 range, 630 range accumulation, right? We actually took it right there, just about like 577, 590. That was our initial entry. And reaccumulation again, 616, 630, and take it all the way up to what, 718 to 731. And we also took another long right here, all the way up, guys, to the top, all the way up, guys. All we said, just take profits, put a stop loss, and we took it all the way up. I showed you guys I was like up 350% on Ether. Okay, I was just doing 5x too, not 10x and none of that good stuff, right? So, and if you were in, I don't like to show my trade, gains and all of that on YouTube, but if you're on my public Telegram group, you saw the 350% up on Ether, right? Let's take a look, and only 5x too, guys, not 20x, not 25x. So bull flag breakout, let's see. Uniswap is the next BTC. Oh boy, don't Jacob, don't even start that. Okay, don't start that conversation. Triple six in the house, Ether pumping. It's Saturday night, so let's see. Let's see what else is pumping, because in our premium we got multiple setups right now pumping. OMG, and you name it. Okay, all our setups pumped. Carver, we got a second setup. Okay, we talked about Carver when Carver was $2, right? Right here, the last pump. Looking for 250. We did get that 25 pump. It dropped. It is looking to pump again to $3, up to $3. Okay, that's officially a setup in our premium. Okay, so, and you could play this trend line also. Right, so let's go back to Ether. Ether looks Julish, man, but we're still not getting 6 hour. Let's see if we got a 6 hour bullish crossover. Not yet. No 6 hour bullish crossover yet. So we need to pump a lot again to get the bullish crossover. So just be cautious, right? Mohammed Sukar in the house. Mohammed Sukar says 1 inch, son, 1 inch. Ether need to pump 1 more inch. No, let's take a look at 1 inch. He didn't say that. So we're gonna take a look at 1 inch, and then we're gonna take a look at Wi-Fi, guys. I think we could potentially see a $80,000 Wi-Fi very, very soon, guys. 1 inch, okay. So 1 inch seems like it is done with the correction. Right here, you got your ABC correction right here. This looks like an impulsive waves, right? Just like yesterday, okay? Link pumped the same way, okay? Did the same way. You wouldn't be expecting like another move down here before pumping, but these suckers, when they are very strong, they don't give you a retest. So it looks Julish, okay? It is a pump. So you got this move, nice channel right here. Okay, you're in a channel, so just try to respect it, and you got a lower boundary support right here. So any dips in this area are going to be buy. Okay, any rejection right here, got to retest right here. So you're still going to get another correction also, right? Don't always, market corrects 9 out of 10. So don't always think like market gonna go up forever. You will make the most money, okay? You will make the most gains on the dips, okay? You don't make the most after the breakout. The breakout is like take profits. People are taking profits, okay? So you buy the dips, okay? You buy the dips like these moves. That's when you buy. You buy at the trend line support, okay? Your 6 hour 100 EMA, you buy, okay? Resistance. I know it might not be easy to sell, but you have to take profit at resistance. That's it, okay? If it goes higher, great. You're holding some still. If it drops lower, you start buying again. Primary resistance, primary support. So let's go ahead and suck it up and take a look at Link. So Link, I'm still bullish on Link, right? So did you guys watch my Link analysis? $40 Link. Right, I gave you guys an analysis Link, okay? So I gave you guys an analysis for Link, right? When Link was right here, okay? When Link was correcting. So what we said regarding the correction was like, we could replicate. You see the same move we did right here, right? You go back and watch the link to $40. It's on my channel. You just go type link $40, okay? Send crypto, whatever, right? And I was like, this move right here, okay? it is bullish. Okay, however, it can be overextended. Okay, and drop down to a 50% to 0.618, just about $18 to 17.5. That was our premium target buy range. And you know, we had this 27.25 over the last few days, right? It might not still break out above this range without correcting, right? But if it doesn't correct, we can just pump to the upside resistance right here. So it is still a hold. Another aspect of Link is like the high on the MACD is very, very important. If I'm expecting a high right here, another high, it means like we definitely have, you know, definitely have to break out to the upside and create high, right, high, another high, and another high right there. Okay, so, and you got another high right here, high, higher, and higher. Okay, so link oh, Wi-Fi. Hey, what's up? I mean, let's go ahead and take a look at Wi-Fi. Okay, so guys, don't FOMO. It is a macro view. We talked about it when Wi-Fi was like what? We talked about Wi-Fi hitting 40,000 when Wi-Fi was like what, 18, 19, right? So nothing is crazy about that target. Okay, if you don't believe it, it's not gonna come, right? So let's take a look at Wi-Fi, because that's what I see in the chart, right? So let's see if you guys agree. Okay, so let me get a clean chart. So let me change the title and I add Wi-Fi to 80K. Wi-Fi to 80K. All right. Okay. So now let's just remove everything right here. The current price of Wi-Fi, it is 31,832. Okay. So let's do this. So now we're just gonna trade it based on Elliott wave, right? And we basically when you take a look at the chart, guys, you probably recognize multiple trends. Okay, even if you don't do any if you don't like to do any charting, you can recognize like this trend. Okay, you can recognize this trend. Okay, you can recognize the current trend right here, right? You can recognize this trend to the downside. Let's change this to yellow. Let me change this to yellow. Okay, and you can recognize this move we currently making. Okay, this one I'm gonna make it, let's make it white. Okay, just to stay consistent. Okay, so what the white trend means, impulsive, right? The yellow trend mean corrective, impulsive, corrective. Okay, you cannot get a correction going up by, I mean, yes, you can get a correction going up, but after an impulsive move, right, and correction, you cannot assume like you're going to be correcting by breaking above the correction range. Okay, you got to be very technical to understand what I'm saying, right? So basically what I'm trying to tell you is like the move we're making right now, even though it looks choppy since January 9th, the choppiness you can still include it in your analysis, right? Incorporate it into your analysis and try to define why it is choppy within a bullish uptrend. Okay, so my take is like this move to the upside. Okay, it is impulsive. Okay, so if you notice, well, we move into the upside, we move into the upside, and we move into the upside. But how far can we go? Because market cannot just forever move sideways. It cannot basically trend forever. I mean, it can trend forever. It not forever. It can trend sideways for a very long time, but it cannot do it forever. Okay. So now what are we expecting? Since like we already got an impulsive wave, which is our this move right here, that's going to be our reference point. That's going to be our wave 1. Okay, that's going to be our wave 1 right there. Okay, we got clean 5-way structure, and that's going to be our correction down here, right, which is going to be our zigzag. We're going to talk about it. We're going to be looking for wave 3. For the wave 3, we're going to talk about it also. I don't want to look for 1.618, right, and wave 4 and wave 5. So now, since like Wi-Fi is highly volatile, okay, and if we're going to be looking for a 1.618 extension, that's going to be very, very aggressive. Okay, so what we're going to do is like we're going to look for a 1-to-1 extension. Okay, 1-to-1 extension. Okay, if we're going to be looking for a 1-to-1 extension, just to be safe, right, next upside target, it is almost 100k. Okay, it is almost 100k, right? If you're going to be looking for 80% extension, right, extension going to be give or take, right? Let's be accurate right here. I know most of you guys did not believe, right? When I was calling, Wi-Fi was like 40,000. Okay, I was calling for Wi-Fi, 13,000. Okay, most people did not believe it, right? So right here, okay, if we're going to be looking for 80% extension, we could be looking for 60,000, and we cannot get 80% extension. Okay, we want our wave 3 to be longer. It can be short, but it doesn't have it cannot be the shortest. Okay, so let's just assume, okay, we're going to stick with the 1-to-1 extension to the upside for the next wave. Okay, and after that we're going to take care of the wave 4. Okay, it's not time to talk about wave 4 right now. Okay, it's not time to talk about this wave. We're just going to stay with the trend right now. Okay, so now we know our end game, okay, is almost 100k, not even 80k, but 100k, right? So we can remove the extension tool. So now what we're looking for is like, if you take a look at the move we got right here, it is going to be our wave 1 also. This move right here, okay, it is wave 1, and we got our zigzag formation wave 2. We're going to be looking for wave 3, right, potential wave 4 and wave 5. Okay, guys, I already showed you CRV when CRV was 40 cents. Okay, we talk about CRV, how bullish CRV was in terms of like a wave analysis, right? And target, we're hitting all the targets. Okay, 250, we just hit it. Okay, we got another target up to $5. Okay, no one is talking. Say, okay, that's our wave 1, 2. We got a clean ABC correction right here. 1, that's ABC, right? That's a correction. The move we got right here was a clean 5 wave. I don't even need to count it, right? You can count it however you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's change it to yellow, right? Small wave, right? That's 5. I don't want to spend too much time on the previous wave. We need to focus on the next wave, okay? Because everything is clean right here. We nailed it also. Okay, we're expecting 40,000. We did hit 40,000 after the retest of 19,000. So what are we looking for right now? We want to focus on the wave number 3, which is right here. So if you take a look at wave number 3, we could assume, okay, that's already potentially, okay, we could assume that's wave 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, and we're gonna get this wave 5 up here. Okay, we could make it like that, okay, or we can just assume like the wave right here is wave 1, that's 2, right, that's 3, right, right here. Let's do this because we need time, okay, not just price. We need time because it could move sideways too, right? So we could assume, right, that's wave wave 1. This entire move is wave 1, right? That's wave 2, right? We're gonna get wave 3 right here, 4, and potentially 5, and another retest right here, which is going to be our wave 4, right? And wave 5 right there. Okay, so we're just gonna need to focus right here. So what I'm looking at right now, this move right here, it is a correction. Not sure if the move going to be a flat, because sometimes you might be expecting a flat, but you end up getting a zigzag. Okay, so you're just gonna ignore the flat right here and just go with the zigzag, which is right here. Okay, similar to what we got right here. Remember right here, I was very bullish in our premium and in my public group, and I was expecting the move to be linear. However, I told you, okay, it is a three-way move. I don't think, okay, it is going to be a clean three-way move. We're most likely going to be pumping. However, it can also give us this move, which is basically going to invalidate our flat correction right here, right, and give us a three-way move. So that's also possible. So right now we just have to be cautious. Even though we know the upside target, it is, I mean, even though we know the trend, it is up, okay, it can still correct downward, right? You see what I'm saying? Makes sense, right? So we don't know, okay? Once again, if the correction is done right here and we're gonna be doing this, or if we just gonna do this, do that before doing this. So that way you're not gonna use your flat correction, you're just gonna suck it up, right? And say that's wave 1, that's wave 2 right here, and then wave 3, 4, and 5. Okay, capiche? So that's what I see regarding YFI, right? Potential upside target all the way up to 80 to 100K, right? So any dips right now, it is going to be a great opportunity to accumulate more YFI. All right, so the yearly low also is very important, right? Was right around this area of 20,000. So it is still going to be okay, because we're still assuming, right, the move we got right here, it is wave 1. Okay, we just talked about it, right? This move, it is wave 1. Let's just do this. We just talk about it, right? We said we're assuming, right, the move is right, the move right here is wave 1. Okay, so wave 2 could be right here, or it could be right here. Right, so the big question is like wave 4. That's the only big question. Okay, that's the only big question, because we still got a small wave right here. We could also count as 5 wave. Okay, we can also count this one as a 5 wave, and this one going to be our wave 2. We can also do that, but it is kind of aggressive. I think the best thing to do, right, is just say 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's it. That's the best thing to do. And probably this is going to be wave 4 right here. Okay, but yeah, it is bullish. I think like any dips also going to get bought up very quickly. All right. Hey Stan, can you check Zilliqa? We have 3 set of 3 pick, Mr. Snowbee. Ether BTC, what's the target on Ether BTC? So guys, hopefully the YFI trade setup is clean, right? It is very accumulative, right? So if like we get any drops right here, we already retested 50%, right? 0.618 going to be right there, just about 24,000 again, 24.25. If we're going to get a elongated C wave, okay? If we're gonna get this move, YFI, if you see that 24,000, that's going to be a good buy for the next 5x move, okay? If not, it is still a hold, because we're not sure if this is also a correction before continuation. So let me take a look at the chart room. You bought more WBTC. You can't stop yourself from buying WBTC. So Zilliqa, Zilliqa, let's see, Zilliqa is still I think Zilliqa BTC, double check Zilliqa BTC. I think I had a target to 280, I think. Let's double check. Can't find Zil BTC. So guys, oh sorry guys, it's my coffee. I know guys, it is 11:30 p.m. I'm drinking coffee. Yeah, Zilliqa, we could potentially get back up to 273. I think Chuck, you'd asked before, I can't remember. I think when Zilliqa was right here, I don't know if it was you or not, you were asking if Zilliqa gonna hit 600. With this big sell-off to the downside, we might have to wait a bit, okay, if like we're gonna break 270, 293 first. Snow B, you say buy now or wait for the correction? I mean, if you're talking about Wi-Fi, I mean, it all depends. I can't tell you what to do. I'm just giving you like a projection, right? Because it can take a while to get to that target, right? So depending on how patient you are. I mean, the premium, we already got you already know our immediate target to the upside. So let's hit that target first, right? And then it's gonna correct, and then we're gonna take a look at the next, because these are like a long-term projection, not like next month. Okay, I mean, these suckers, they can pump 5x in a month, but it's not like I'm expecting it. Okay, it could be like hopefully before the summer, right? I mean before fall. Hey, what's up, Mehdi? Link now, link. I'm at Genesis. If you on profit on GVT, we got other setups, right, in our premium, right? You're already in our premium, so I would basically flip from let's check because you're in the premium. Let's check GVT. We did well last year, right? It was one of our peak, right? We said that we had this resistance right there, 1160, but it is pretty choppy. Yes, I got a target up to 4,000. If you want to wait, great. But we got some other, you know. Let's check GVT and the market cap of GVT. I'm not sure. Sometimes these coins, they just get delisted very quickly. I know it's 10 million, right? But we got like, you know, I just talked about BZRX. I've been talking about the last few days, okay? BZRX, TRB, right? They're all like 40 million, right? Something like that, right? So take a look at BZRX. You could flip from GVT to get these DeFi coins, right? BZRX 48, right? Take a look at TRB. Yes, they 4x 50, because you know, last time I talked about it was like 48. So by the time GVT get to like 50, these suckers might already get to like a 200 and 300 million market cap, because TRB is very bullish, okay? And same thing, you in our premium. I think you're on you're holding CRV too, right? So I would, okay, get with the DeFi's. They got more better charts in terms of like a dollar, and also in terms of like a BTC pair. Their charts look better, okay? I mean, if you bought it anywhere around this area, like let's say 1,000 sats, I mean, it is still okay. You might lose some sats, but your dollar value is still up. You see what I'm saying? So you just suck it up and flip to a better chart, okay? Because you're not losing anyway, because you're just selling it, right? You're not leveraging, okay? You're just selling it to buy, not financial advice, right? To buy something. So it really doesn't matter what it does. I mean, it does matter if it goes to zero, but you know what I mean? Like, for instance, if you bought it at right here, let's say 1,000, and right now it is 800. Okay, so you needed to pump 25% to break even, but whatever you buy next might pump 300%. You see what I'm saying? So why wait for 25% to break even when you can sell it right now, take the 25% cut and buy something, okay, that is gonna break out like, you know, 300% or like 400%, right? Yes, I mean you did. I mean you did well holding some time these coins also, right? So like BQX, CRV, IOST. Okay, when no one was talking about IOST, we've been talking about IOST by like at, you know, 27 sats. Okay, and we said if it dumps down to $17 cost average, it means what I just said. Okay, if we're getting wrecked, we just have to suck it up, right? So I already talked about TRB when TRB was 15. You see, if you flipped like to TRB a long time ago, like early January, right here when TRB was like 15, right? I give you a detailed analysis regarding TRB 15, $17. You could have already took it to a 35, took some profit because second take profit was 35, first take profit was 27. It dropped back down. You know, buy it again, take it to the second one, it dropped again, you pick it up. We got you know, target all the way up to like $80. Okay, so I will upgrade TRB. I mean TRB. I mean, by the time most people discover it, this sucker gonna be like 400 million market cap, like CRV. Okay, I talk about it like, man, I've been saying it, man. I've been saying it. TRB. I mean, CRV when it was like 33, 40 cents, you know, I've been giving you a big warning. Okay, right now it's almost $500 million. And it's going to take a, you know, it's going to start moving slow now because it is going to be $1 billion very slow, very soon. Once we hit $5. Oh no, don't do that. That trending, that market cap trending nonsense. Don't do that. Just stick to what we have, because the coin market cap is, you know, is whatever, man. It is just whatever pump the bot's gonna put it there, right? So link stinky linky. Oh, the other Discord did. Yeah, Genesis Vision. I don't know anything about their project. I don't know if they're still alive too. So yo, let's go back to guys. Which coin you guys want to talk about? So I'm tired of giving you guys my premium targets. Tater. John do say. John E. Banks say Tater. Let's see. Let's check it with BTC. Because if it's not bullish versus BTC. Yeah, Tater is moving in a trend line. Right? So right now, best thing to do, right, is just wait for support versus BTC. Okay? Just have to suck it up and wait for the support right here to do more add-on. I'm not saying to sell it. You can sell it if you want. You can hold it if you want. But next support right here, okay? If it pumps right there, that's definitely going to be take profit. Because remember, versus BTC, they cannot go up forever. They have to be moving in a channel, or they have to be moving sideways. You take a look at any alt, even Ethereum, since like 2015, it's been moving sideways versus BTC. Okay, it just, you know, move up, move down, move up, move down, move up, move down. That's how they do versus BTC. They don't go parabolic. So if they pump a lot and you check the BTC pair, it is hitting resistance, right? You just go into BTC. Okay, we're in a bull market. Okay, so it is not easy to go into dollar because if you go into dollar, it can still go up in dollar value, right? But it's just going to go down in BTC value. That's why sometimes you want to go hide on BTC. Okay. SXP USD. So guys, if you ask any question, right, earlier I was doing my analysis, I could not read it, right? So make sure to re-ask again, so I won't have to. Hey Alonso, you already know our dot target, man. I'm just joking with you. You just want me to give you a $50 target. I know you keep asking me. I'm just joking, but you already know our dot target, okay? Dot, you just have to buy the dip, right? Let's take a look at a dot first, and then we're going to take a look at T-Fuel. Tether Fuel. So let's take a look at dot BTC. So dot BTC, we got our target up to 26. It's not going to get there pretty easy, so that's why I'm saying, like, understanding what's going on is very, very critical. When dot was right here, like $10, something like that, to, you know, $11 range, we already talked about our $26 target. Okay, so, and why 26? Because 26 is like 1.618 extension of wave 1. You see, when you take a look at YFI, that's what I tried to explain to you. Like, YFI is in a bullish uptrend. You take a look at this move right here, 1 2, we're looking for 1.618, going to be 26. But YFI, I'm only looking for 1-to-1. Okay, only 1-to-1. Okay, so I think like 100k YFI is kind of like even like very, very conservative. So we could be looking for upside target 26. The the short-term target right here can do anything like this before pumping. So it is just going to be a correction. I don't know what type of correction we're going to make, to be honest. It could just be a small flat correction, right? And we're going to pump just like this one, but this one was overextended right here, but we did anticipate it, and we said buy YFI, right? $7 to $8 before the pump. So before it 3x after we talk about it, right there, bang, $7 to $8. It pumped all the way up to almost $20. Okay, so it is still correcting the trend. It is still up. Any movement right here just going to be accumulative, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at the SXP. It is a long for us, right? In our premium, it is a buy. SXP BTC, I gave you guys warning over the last few days, just like Tezos. I'm tired of giving you warnings, guys, because you guys I don't think you guys, let's see, okay? So what we said is like the structure, okay? It can still drop right here, okay? It can still drop right here. However, the directional move is clear. It is up, okay? Because why? We could try to respect the correction we're gonna get right here, right? Or simply we could respect the trend line, right? That's it. And also got this trend line right here, so you know it can get this move also, this correction right here. Either way you look at it, the next pump going to reverse before the big pump. We just don't know if, you know, it already got the pump right here, so we don't know if like we're gonna get this move where we're gonna get a new trend line right here before pumping. But I don't think this is going to be the big pump yet, but it is still bullish. Okay, it is still bullish. So target to the upside, just to keep it short, right, and clear. Support right here, upside target 4,000 to 5,000. Current price 3,100. You're looking for a potential 50% move. I mean, be cautious, man. I told you, just huddle. I told you when dot was like $4 or $5, don't trade it, don't day trade it. Just huddle it. Don't, because if like we miss another buy opportunity, like it doesn't drop down to 13, 14, it might just pump straight to 26, and you might FOMO and buy it at 26, thinking like it's gonna go to $50. You see? I mean, it will go. I mean, it has a good chance to hit $50. but you might buy it at the wrong time at 26. Truth be told, guys, we got 30 likes. Thanks a lot for liking. It seems like YouTube is shadow banning me. So guys, don't forget to share our content also, because we got a target for 50K. I mean, not 50K, 10K subscribers this quarter, right? TFUL, let's take a TFUL. TFUL BTC. I mean, it looks like a hold right here. I mean, the chart doesn't look pretty, but it is on a downtrend, so it is on a downtrend, so just be cautious, okay? I don't see an uptrend yet. Gotta give it like few more days, few more weeks to give us a clear direction in this range. Okay, so would expect like a lot of pump and dumps until we get a correction, until we get a clear direction. This move is only the first move, so we don't know how high it's gonna go, right? But it is at resistance. You got your support right here. Can it break it? Yes, but so have to be cautious right there. So Tron, let's take a look at Tron. TRX. I just gave you guys an analysis regarding Tron, so I'm not going to go through it in detail, right? Go ahead and watch my most recent video, right? I talk about Tron, SXP, and all of that good stuff. So Tron, you could just look for, you know, some high prices. You got your support right here. If we hold, if like bulls can hold this area, right? So time could be very sensitive for Tron. If like we get this, we could also do this triple bottom before pumping. But the main thing is like it is bottom, making a bottom formation. We broke out of the wedge pattern, very accumulative right here on the 8-hour 21 EMA. Also, you know, we take a look at it on the 4-hour, we got the bullish crossover. Okay, last time we got bearish crossover right here, now we're getting a bullish crossover. Okay, so the good news is like we're getting the bullish crossover while we're making a bottom formation. We're not getting a bullish crossover after sucker pump like 200%. So Tron, it is still a hold. Okay, can pump all the way up to 200 sats. Bitcoin Cash, bro, I feel like selling. If you sell it, you're gonna buy something else, right? And you don't know how long you're gonna stay on that one neither. Let's take a look at BCH. The reason why Bitcoin Cash doesn't move, myself, I was expecting right here, right, 600, right, in our premium. It broke it. It's okay, just like Litecoin. So it is still correcting. It can still drop down to like 372. Okay, right here. And one of the reasons why it is not that strong, it is going to reverse. Okay, it is just a matter of time. BTC is not strong. BTC, it is not strong. Okay, it is still facing downward. Okay, that's a mistake I made right here. Should have not long BCH, right? USD, because BTC was not that strong. Okay, but now it is back down to support. So let's see. Okay, this could be our three-way move right here. Right. This could be our double bottom right there. If not, we can retest the resistance. So if, you know, we're going to be retesting resistance like, you know, 0.015 BTC, that's going to be very bullish. Okay, that's going to be 10% pump versus BTC. So if BTC pumps 10%, that's going to be 20% on the dollar, right? But it is not that bullish versus BTC. That's why it is so hard to trade Bitcoin Cash. Very choppy. Very choppy. You just have to wait. It can, you know, it can give you a tough time in this area. So I'm gonna basically be cautious with Bitcoin Cash. So IOST. Let's talk about Tron. Take a look at SXP. We already talked about SXP BTC, right? Let's take a look at SXP USD. So guys, we already 1 hour into the live stream. So SXP BTC, we already talked about it in my premium, not just premium, but my previous update. So go ahead and check out my previous update. Okay, so you can see what I'm talking about. Is what I talk about SXP. So SXP, definitely we could get this temporary resistance at 130. Okay, before the next move to the upside. So BAND USD, it is also very bullish. BAND USDT, it is very bullish. All right. So that's what I tried to show you earlier, right? Let's just remove everything. If you take a look at BAND, I think someone was trying to buy it in our premium right here around $10. But what I said was like, just wait for the correction to be done, because I was anticipating this big move. Okay, this move to the downside, we test the flat correction, and we're gonna pump to the upside. So that's what I tried to explain to you on YFI. I told you, I just showed you YFI setup is already like this. Okay, it is moving to the upside. I just don't know if YFI is gonna be, you know, strong enough to continue the uptrend, or just give us the zigzag right here before pumping to the upside. So right here, you see we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We could say that's wave 5, right? We could say that, or we could just say that's 1, 2, that's 3, that's 4, and that's 5. Okay, if that's the case, we might be a little bit bearish, because we could use this move as a potential zigzag formation right here. That's what I tried to show you on YFI. Okay, that's possible. So if you see this sucker drop down to 0.618, right, which is right there at $6.50, right, that's going to be very bullish, because it is going to invalidate the this wave being wave 1, right, and it is going to say this wave was wave 5, like that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? And it's gonna say you're gonna make a zigzag formation to the downside. You see what I'm saying? So, but once again, it is bullish. I think like the safest thing to do right now, right, is just huddle, because we got a good possibility, right, of you know, we got a good possibility, right, of getting this move as wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right, and this one going to be your zigzag formation to the downside, and this is going to be wave 1 instead of 5. You see what I'm saying? Going to be a new wave 1, right? This is wave 2, right? And then you're gonna get wave 3 to the upside. So we forget about everything else in here. So I think let's go with the with this move, and I think it is better. Okay, not better, you know, but it is more bullish. Okay, and we could be looking for upside target. right here. That's about $14. Say 12 to 14. With support at 650 to 750. IOST. Alright guys, let me check my setting right here. IOST USDT. It already hit the 6 hour 100 EMA. I mean, short term, you got resistance at 2.5 cents. IOST, it had a nice head and shoulder pattern formation. Right, that's how we played it in our premium. Right, but it is still a hold. Okay, it is. Look for the 2-day 2-1 EMA. Okay, go on the higher time frame. I think waiting for the 2-day 2-1 EMA retest at 1.5 cents. You know, not 1.5, 1.1 cents. Okay, 0.11. That's better. But if you look at it on the 8 hour, you might be bullish too, right? It might just do this, and do this. Okay, but it is still a hold. Okay. IUSD BTC could be a little bit in trouble. So guys, if you're looking to join our premium group, you can definitely you know, join my premium group and access my most bullish setups, daily updates, and all of that good stuff. Okay, so IUSD BTC, what we said after we hit our resistance, it actually pumped all the way to 73, but we were expecting resistance at where 62. So that's why sometime this market can be crazy. Okay, so resistance right here. So once again, the BTC pair doesn't look bad. It is still a hold. Okay, we got some crazy targets to the upside, all the way up to 160, guys, all the way up to 160. Okay, got target all the way up to 160, so you just have to suck it up, be cautious. It is not a good time to trade the USD pair. It is a good time to trade the BTC pair while BTC is going down. Okay, let's see, Dr. Ming. Dr. Mink in the house. He's in our premium also. Yes, Ben has been consolidating. That's what we call a correction. Okay, that's what we call a correction. You just buy the dip on those corrections. Once you understand it, right, you just look for support. Don't try to be, not financial advice, don't try to be picky about like 7.1 and 7.2, right? Just buy that circa 7.3 if you're making a decision to buy between 7.1 and 7.2. Because if you're looking for a 100% move, don't worry about a decimal. So let's see. Yeah, this market can drive you crazy if you're very picky about like $1, $2. Okay, you know, especially when the asset is like $100. Okay, if the asset is under $10, I mean, I think like 20 cents, 30 cents is not a big difference. Okay, otherwise you're gonna miss a big move. What's up, Sam? You're kicking all these alt. What do you think about SysBTC? SysBTC was one of our top coin last alt season. It did well. I just haven't talked about it yet recently because I tried to focus on more on the big alt. It has a nice setup. I already got the setup for CIS, but just never get the chance to also add it to the list. So look for a retest of like 500 sats. It's at 300. It's very aggressive. Last time we bought it right here, guys, CIS just pumped. Okay, we started talking about it right there June. It didn't give us any time. It just bang. Okay, so it is a hold. You just want to. It is very aggressive. It's not going to give you time to wake up, wash your face, you know, drink a coffee, and take your profits. This sucker just going to take care of business. By the time you finish eating breakfast, sucker going to say goodbye. You did not take your chances. Okay, so just have to load a position all the way up in advance. It has some crazy pump though, so we got enough targets, so I just don't want to keep adding targets to our group. But yeah, it is also similar to CHR. If you I just added CHR in our, not the CHR USD, but it does look good though. I didn't check it. Yep, CHR USD is conforming the CHR BTC breakout pattern. Okay, so we'll just hold it right there all the way to like 6 cents, 7 cents. Because let's go ahead and take a look at CHR BTC. So we take a look at CHR BTC, same type of round bottom formation. Okay, so we got temporary resistance right here, 149, but we could definitely break it and hit like 300 sats. Okay. COTX, I think let's see, I think CXT, I think it's called Cortex, or I can't remember which one was looking like a CHR. I can't remember. Cortex. Let's see. COTI. Let's check. I think it's COTI. No, it's not COTI. But COTI, it is also a hold. Okay. It is still a hold. Nice formation right here. Nice bullish divergence right there on a 2-day basis. Let's double check. Let's add the MACD. So keep an eye on COTI. Beautiful setup right here. We should have a bullish divergence. Yep, we do have one. So it is not on our premium group, right? But it is a good hold right there. So if we break above this 100 EMA, man, I think the next popcorn gonna be crazy. It could just pop. Okay, beautiful setup, guys. COTI. Sen, can you check Ether? Ether is booming. Let's go back to Ether. Let's see. So 1324. So Ether, once again, let's go back on a 3-day basis, right? We did hit this level right here, which was 1080. So let's look for resistance at, once again, 1380. All right, 1380. BTC is also booming. So yeah, guys, I think BTC is done, guys. I think the correction is over, man. I do want it to drop lower. However, this bull flag, man, I told you guys when Litecoin was making the same bull flag like early this month, right? When Litecoin was like $100, I think $80. Let's double check Litecoin. Let's go back to Ether. You guys want to talk about Ether anyway. Let's go back to Ether before we talk about Litecoin. Let's go on Ether on the lower degree. Yeah, broke out right here. Nice range bound correction right here. It is almost at 0.786, just about 1340, 0.888, 1380. Okay, 1380, 1390, right? So keep an eye on Ether. If you're scalping right here, let's say you can get your nice, I'm not scalping it to be honest, right? You could get your nice 2%, okay, up to 1343. I'm more focused on right now on Kava, OMG, SXP, Link. All right, and yeah, I think double check. Link could be correcting right now, but it is still bullish. So any dips down below 23, it is going to be a buy. So let's do this. Yes, okay, it's 10% up. That's 10% up. Ether is pumping. Yeah, the correction might be done, guys. It's hard to tell, but this might be just the ABC correction, and this could be, you know, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going forward. But sometimes they don't retest like the low as you expect. That's why I did not basically, you know, been expecting too much of a low below 980, right? Just about 1089 down to 980. BTC popped. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, BTC at 33, so it's BTC needs to break this 1 hour 100 EMA. We got this bullish divergence right there, small one. We didn't quite hit 100% retracement, but it is good enough. So it seems like market wants to wake up, man. So that might be our B wave, and we're gonna be looking for not B, but wave number 2, right? We're gonna be looking for wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5 potentially on a lower degree. Okay, if not, another way of looking at it, it might be just an ABC correction, A, B, and C also. We don't know which one gonna play out for as of now, okay? But the directional move could temporarily be to the upside, right? Go ahead and watch my link to $40 price target video, right? So you know what's going on. There's no such thing as missing the boat in this crypto space, right? In this crypto space, you're never gonna miss something, okay? If you're thinking like you missed Link pump, you missed it long time ago when Link was 20 cents to 40 cents. Not like when Link is $20, $24, and $18. So it is just when they pump 20%, don't feel like you missed it. Okay, I'm also very bullish on this coin, BNB. I don't think we talked about BNB recently, right? But I'm also very bullish on BNB. So let's see. Yeah, BNB could be a nice, could give us a nice pullback right here. Yep, could give us a nice 3% to for up to 44. So BNB is a nice short-term pump right there. Let's see. Yeah, BNB. Let's take a look at BTC 32.8. Saturday Night Live, buddy. Let's get the popcorn party ready. Guys, hit the likes. We got 56 watching, 42 likes. You guys doing a great job. Today I did not bother you with hitting the likes, so you guys doing what you're supposed to be doing. That's great. Link, go to the moon. Yeah, we're going to the moon, man. Yeah, BNB could be the safest coin after BTC and Ethereum, right? BNB is safe, and I think we could hit like $400. 400 might be a lot, but 300 to 350 for BNB, even $400. The market cap is pretty low. Okay, it can hit definitely 100 billion. I think 100 billion market cap for BNB will be $600. Let's double check. BNB. I think, like, guys, you're too early. We are too early in this bull market, right? If you take a look at BNB, market cap is only is only 60 billion. Okay, that's not a lot. Okay, that's not a lot. And for BNB, supply is just about 150 circulating, right? So, and max supply is like 170, so it's not like, it's not a lot. It's about 25 million more. Okay, less than 20 million more, 16 actually millions, right? So in order to hit like 60 billion, that's going to be $400. Okay, that's nothing. And if you take a look at like NEO, last bull market was like 12 billion already. ADA was like 30 billion. Okay, last bull market. So definitely BNB can definitely hit $80, which is 12 billion, which is not a lot, right? And after that, we can suck it up and take it to 80 to 100 billion, which is like $400 to $600. I think BNB is a good hold, man. Just have to suck it up. I mean, a 10x is a 10x is a 10x. Okay, 10x is a 10x, regardless of the bag. Hey, what's up, Peter? TING in the house. Tells in the house. Say, let's go. Let's get this popcorn party ready. Dr. Menk say, I always eat popcorn when I'm watching Sen. Let's get the popcorn party ready and get this alt popping. Guys, I don't want to get fired up, man. If I get fired up, I'm gonna call BTC $1 million right now. So let me just stay calm. Just joking, man. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Let's get this. Man, I really want to go long on BNB right now. I think just holding is better. I hate to take position when I'm doing live, and sometimes you're just basically taking it without, you just look at it and taking it without even wasn't ready to take it. You see, had to do that. Ether BTC hit our 0.04. Yes, Ether BTC is bullish, man. I think that's what we need to pay attention to. So, right there. You got 1-to-1 extension of this move, right? That's going to be very bullish, but that's going to be 0.042. And we did talk about Ether BTC right there. I think that's what we need to pay attention to. The swing low to swing high. Right there, what we said, 0.04, exactly. We just hit 0.04, which was like 1.27 to 1.41. Go back and watch my video. Right there. Okay. 1.618 going to be at 0.041. But I think like Ether might be taking a break right here. So. Okay, you got in a private group this summer, and I gave you the link. I talked about link. I was bearish on link like at some point. I was bearish because I was personally wanting to buy some cheap link, but we didn't get. Let me take it back. All my link calls, okay, was spot on. Okay, before that call, when link was a $5 all-time high, I was calling for a retracement. But before that, all my calls on link, like even back in January when link was at $5, right, $4, something like that, right, $5 back in February, I called for that link $1.50 dump, and it dumped right down to $1.30, $1.50, right? Let's see. Bitcoin dominance is getting lower and lower. Yeah, it is just temporary. That's what you also need to pay attention to it, because when BTC dumps and everything else dump and the BTC dominance dump, right? that's not bearish. That's why when I see BTC dump 14%, right, and I see Alt like dump like 3%, 4%, I be telling these guys, man, buy the dip, okay? Just because BTC dump doesn't mean yeah, when Ether pumps, BTC dumps. That's what you guys need to understand. The right here, January 1st, that's when Ether started pumping, right? Right there. That's when Ether started pumping, really, okay? But we can get this correction right here. We can still get this move back from BTC. So that's why I'm saying BTC is very, very bullish, okay? If you notice well, this January, this pump from like January, right? Let's go back to BTC. January. It happened back in January. Not January, but December. Okay, let's check what happened right here. Can you see it? When the BTC dominance, okay, BTC was what? BTC was at 20K. What we said, we were going to pump where? To 40K, 40, 42, 44, okay? BTC dominance was right there, December 2nd, okay? Bang, okay? It pumped all the way up. You take a look at it right now, since we started correcting January 1st, right? After the first pump, after January 7th, what happened is like Ether started pumping. So Ether is taking control. All this BTC dominance is just going down because Ether is pumping. Okay. Right now, Ether pumped a lot. Even if BTC goes up, right? Ether might just drop like 50%, something like that versus BTC, right? Down to like 0.035, right? Not 50%, but you know, of the the recent move. So Ether BTC, right? BTC dominance could pump 14%, and BTC could pump another 40%. So it means if Ether stays at 1400, right, and BTC pump back up to 40K, right, Ether gonna be worth around like, let's say, another 20% pump. Okay, let's say $1,600 or even $1,700, right? Because Ether dominance is a lot right now, right? So, and we talked about it a long time ago, guys. We said Ether dominance is going to be very strong. Yeah, so let's see, okay? The way to look at the BTC dominance is very complex. Once again, this could just be a it's very complex right now. It seems like it was a correction and we're gonna get this impulse move to the downside, which means like Alt they're gonna 100x, okay, which means basic dominance could drop all the way down to 53 right here. If and only if, okay, we assuming, you know, it is gonna break this trend line right here. Okay, because we don't have any other support back but like 53. Yes, we got a small 157, but it could break it also. But let's see what type of move, because BTC cannot go to like a $70,000-$80,000 without the BTC dominance showing some strengths. It might be very slow, okay, to get to a $70,000-$80,000. That's my personal opinion, but it could be different, okay? If it changes, we take a look at it again, right? And readjust our strategy. Let me see you get loose. Let's go. Come on, Alt. Let's pump it. And I hate this Binance platform. It is so slow, man. Like sometimes you you're gonna come up and you're gonna try to check your position. It is gonna say you like super red. So, and you're gonna be like, what? But you have to refresh it, okay? If not, it is always gonna give you some wrong it is going to give you some wrong information. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the chat room again, guys. Yeah. Give me guys 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, you see dominance is dropping, guys. Look at the chat room. MC Gregory up next. Wi-Fi chart. Altcoin to the moon. Altcoin to the moon, man. By the dip. I mean, if BTC dominance drops down to a 50 or 53, I mean, even like 57, that's going to be very, very bullish on alt. Okay. This thing is so choppy. Yeah, balancer looks pretty good. It also looked pretty good. It is. We talked about it when balance was right here in our premium. Got all a target all the way up to 80,000, right? So, and we talked about it when it was like 53,000. Right now it is 65,000. It could go all the way up to like 94,000, but just take it slow. Balance is pretty bullish. So let's go back to SXP before we talk about Wi-Fi, because it could see a very bullish SXP. Once again, guys, SXP is pumping right here. So disclaimer, I'm already long on SXP, so so don't go ahead and buy it and I'm trying to think like I'm making you buy it. Okay, it is a premium target anyway. We got target all the way up to 175. Let's see. Yeah, SXP pretty. SXP OMG. OMG kind of cool off a little bit. Got rejected right there. It is still okay. It is still bullish. We got 24 hours. We got like 24 hours to go, guys. So the daily candle just opened. Actually, not 24 hours, but 20 hours, something like that. Let's see. Let's go back to the Moon Boys channel. So let's see what these Moon. Hey, what's up, Emery? Pump up the likes. Oh, we got 50 likes, 54 watching. So I'm pretty sure all the 50 people already hit the likes. Hey, what's up, Dewish Gaming in the house, man? Thanks a lot for tuning in, man. Don't forget to subscribe, okay? OSI, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like, okay? You got a trend line from BTC dominance, right? Dated back to, 2019 is not that long. Matt is saying, let's take a look at the Wi-Fi. Matt wants to talk about Wi-Fi. Hey, Matt, don't forget to subscribe, okay? So Wi-Fi is Wi-Fi, we're looking for a directional move to the upside, right? So looking for a directional move all the way up to 80 to 100K. Okay, I already went through the analysis. So if you go back and watch the live stream, maybe the first, after the first 20 minutes, right, you can definitely see what we're looking for. Wi-Fi right here, okay, up to 80 to 100K. Oh, 8K. I've seen this coin like on Binance, but I don't know what it is, to be honest. Let's see. Oh man, look at this sucker. I didn't notice it, but sometimes that's why it is not good to ignore these coins. I saw it, I just ignored it. I never look at the chart, but the bottom formation is right there. It is very bullish. It is very, 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 very bullish. Okay, you're already done with your correction right here. Let's do this. It is very bullish. Okay, you're already done with your correction right here. It is going to the moon. It can correct longer. You can control that, but you can basically control the direction. Not sure if we're going to retest the support right here or if we're just going to pump to the upside. It looks pretty bullish to me. Andrew, We just talked about Wi-Fi, Andrea. Make sure to subscribe, right, and hit the likes. We just talked about Wi-Fi 2. Oh, he's talking about the other twin. So Wi-Fi, the previous Wi-Fi, if I remember well, our target was 2550, 2590, okay? Whoa, look at Wi-Fi, man. That's what I was trying to tell you last time, right? Just suck it up. Sucker can still do this, right? It did not quite hit 2593, right? But that was our target. But guys, remember, it is just directional, okay? It hit the direction. Wi-Fi was like 16, 17. We called for this 25, 26. Bang, okay? That's a flat correction right here. It is going to go to the moon, guys. It can make another double correction right here, right there, and move. But the directional move is clear. It is upward. Okay. So it is a hold. It is a hold. Okay. If you get a drop right here, that could invalidate the uptrend temporary. So just accumulate again right here, because it is just going to give you an ABC. That's it. Right. That's it. Both are valid. Right, both setups are valid. You cannot say this, which one is wrong. Okay, both of them valid. You just don't know which one going to play out, so you just stick with the direction. But you don't worry about the correction. Don't worry about the correction. I can tell you if you should buy or not. Okay, I can't tell you. I can just talk about the direction, right? All right, guys, let me see. Let's see what pumping, guys. I know market is pumping, but sushi. Oh man, look at sushi, guys. In our premium, guys, we talk about sushi. It is hitting all our target, guys. We talked about when sushi was $2, guys. We had a target at $7, so it dropped right here. If you panic, you're gonna be selling, but you might not even see the dump right here because it was so fast, right? So it just dropped down to 0.618. So next target is like $10. And we talked about when sushi was right there, 50 cents. 53 cents, guys. 53 cents. We've been bullish on sushi all the way up to $2. And after we upgraded it to $7. So join some crypto so you can get these big targets, right? Not like 10% targets, right? I'm giving you big target for BZRX up to almost like $2. It is only 30 cents. Okay, so Litecoin is pumping. Everything is pumping, man. Saturday night popcorn pumping live. Neo also, we got a target all the way up to $42, $44. It's not going to get that easily. Immediate target resistance 32, support 7. Still I still got the support open right here, because you never want to trust this market at 100%, just in case we get this correction, right? Cake will be the next sushi. I don't know what cake is. Let's check cake. Let's eat some cake. I didn't know cake was a coin. I thought you were just talking. But it doesn't have a BTC pair, so I don't want to mess with it really. I want to see the BTC pair. Let's just talk about the KUSD. Yeah, it is still a hold, and you take a look at it on the USD pair. The Binance USD pair. So let's do this. Guys, we need Kava to pump, SXP to pump, and we need OMG to pump. QDOM, guys, I don't know. I hope some of you guys been accumulating QDOM. When I talk about QDOM, I gave you a big warning about QDOM long time ago, guys. It hit our target on the dot. It took time to hit it, but we did understand what was going on in this correction. So just stay calm, accumulate it, buy all the dips, right now it can still dip back down to 330, so that's going to be another opportunity to scoop some QDOM. Okay, it's going to be another opportunity to scoop some QDOM right here, just about $3. After that, if we break this $5, sucker going to $15. Guys, when we talk about it, guys, talk about when QDOM was $2, guys. That's when I started saying QDOM could be pumping to $15. Right, so let's check SXP. Yeah, SXP could pop at any given time. I think we could get this pop to, yeah, I think we can pop to 30%. Can pop to 4,000 very soon. Yeah, guys, if you're leveraging, make sure to keep it low, right? Keep it like below 3x, man. I'm telling you, if you wanna survive in this game, keep it below 3. That's it, and you're gonna sleep well. Keep it 3 and have enough to cover yourself. After even a 20% drop, you cover yourself. But if you do anything more than 10x, anything more than 3, you might not be able to survive, because these suckers can drop 20% while you're sleeping. Okay, just keep it low, man. Hey, what's up, Mustafa? Mustafa SOW in the house. Tiffany in the house. Tiffany Lee. Crypto beginner in the house. Maker Tariq is selling everything, man. Selling BTC dumping. So let's take a look at XLM. So XLM, it is still correcting. It dropped down to a 23. Remember, we had a target up to a 40 cents, but it is not there yet. It is still correcting. Okay, that's a nice double bottom right here. We got this trend line right there, right? So it could be a potential descending triangle, but since market is bullish, I wouldn't be going with the descending triangle. However, if we break it, we might retest previous support right there. Okay, it is an ugly support, but you get the concept. Okay, I try not to make a curve, but right here, that's the next support, but target is definitely 40 cents and higher, right? Just in case we have to accumulate it again. I don't see a strong trend yet until we break above the 21 EMA. It was beautiful setup right here, but we did not break out. BTC is not dumb. Hey, what's up, Craig Jenkins in the house, man? Seems like the whole family in the house today. Thanks a lot, Mustafa, for showing up. Emery Race, not dumping, man. Oh, RSI saying like his trend line just touched the BTC dominance. BTC dominance just touched his trend line from 2019. Let's see. Could you do a 3x long on Ether from here? I wouldn't do 3x, maybe 2x. Just watch my update. I just said like resistance is at 1380. Don't sell your Ether. Not financial advice. Don't sell it, man. It's too early to be selling, man. It's only January. You just buy the dip. Not financial advice. let's go back to Ether. Long in Ether right now might be very aggressive. Okay, just wait till we get a clear direction, then you long it. Okay, otherwise if you're already long from like 1080, when we talk about it in my both in my premium and public update, I told you when Ether was right here, okay, right here, take profits right there, just about 1280 to 1240. Put a stop loss. If you're already in your stop loss, you might want to start like taking profits all the way up to 1380, and move stop high below this candle, 8-hour candle. The 8-hour candle is pretty engulfing, so you can just suck it up, put the stop loss below it. So let me show you something, guys. Let me see if it is still available. So that's this is a low leverage spreadsheet, right? I sent it in my the if you're in our public Telegram group, you can get it. Okay, I'm not encouraging you guys to do any leveraging, but it is just my spreadsheet, so I just wanted to share it. This is why it is so important to do low leverage, right? Especially when you do it inverse, right? With a 2x, we're not even going to talk about anything below this range, because I think that's pretty high. Anything above 3 is high. Okay, all right, so let's just do this. Forget about this one. Try to hide this sucker. No, I can't hide it. Okay, I can just hide it. Because before all these moon boys go ahead and do 100x. Okay. Okay. So if you take a look at this spreadsheet, it is only 2 and 3, right? So let's say for instance you're holding Ether, right? You're holding a let's say 10 Ether, just to make it easier, right? So right here, okay, let's say you're holding an asset, and that asset is Ethereum. Okay, so you're holding 10 Ether, okay, and the value of Ether is what right now? 1340, right? So you basically invested what, 13,000, okay, 13,400, right? So if your target gain is like, let's say 5%, right? If your target gain is right here, 5%, right? Your target for Ether is like to pump just about like a 1403, right? So if that's the case, if you do a 2x leverage, you're gonna make a 10% gains, because 10 times 5, not approximately, but 10 times 5 is 10%, right? So the new asset value, you're gonna get one extra Ether. Okay, remember you're trading Ether inversely, so you're gonna get 10% more of your Ether. You get 11 Ether. So now if you multiply your basically your new Ether, right? Your new Ethers, right? 11 Ether times your new asset value, 1407. You're gonna make what guys? You're gonna make 15,477, right? And that's 16% return. 16% return, and you're only doing 2x, and Ether only pump what, 5%, and you're making 15% of your money. Yes, you only made 1 Ether, right? But in terms of your money, you made 16%. But you might be like, oh, Send Crypto, you be giving like 25%, 30% target. imagine you did like what, 2x, right? And Ether pump 40%, right? Ether pump 40%. Okay, so the new Ether price is going to be 1800, right? And you're making 80%, right? 2 times 40, that's 80. You're gonna make 150% of your money, right? When Ether pump 40% at 2x leverage. 2x, guys, 2x. And you're gonna sleep well with 2x, right? You're not gonna basically, waking up 5 o'clock in the morning, checking your phone and all of that good stuff, right? Or going to the bathroom with your phone and all of that good stuff, right? So just joking, but you know what I mean, like, so 2x, man. Keep it 2x, right? If you make a 10% target, you're gonna make 50% of your money. Okay, when Ether pump from like 1340, right, to basically 1541, right? You're gonna make 50% of your money just by doing 2x, guys. Okay, so very, very important, right? So Saka is still pumping, so it's now 1323. So if you want that spreadsheet, right, join the public Telegram group, and you can check the pin message, right, and you can get it. Hey, Mr. Lowell is saying I'm a big vet fan. Make sure to subscribe, because I'm a vet fan too, right? So keep it low, guys. Keep it low. 2x, guys. I mean, it doesn't matter. You do it Ether BTC or Ether USD. Inverse is inverse, right? When you do the Ether USD, not the Ether USDT. Don't do it Ether USDT if you're long it. Hey, what's up, Ola? Ola in the house. Ola Yinka in the house. Yeah, join the, it's in the pin message, okay? Just keep it 3, man. I'm 2, man. 2. 3 is too volatile, man. Even 3 is too volatile. Especially when you don't know what you're doing. Right here, I mean, right here, honestly, I did 5 right here because I knew what was going on. Okay, right here. Right, but just keep it at 3. Don't get intimidated by people doing 10x, going live, making 50%, 60%. They don't stay on the trend too long. Okay, if you do 5x right here, okay, you're gonna stay with the trend all the way up to basically 1300. That's 80% move. See what I'm saying? So with 80% move with 5x, you know that's like what? Let's do that math, okay? 5 times 8, that's like almost 400%, right? So you see, so but I did not wait for 13. I got out right here finally, just about like 1240, right? So I was already up 350%, just 5x, okay? And that's only on Ether, like holding the Ether asset. So if we go back to the spreadsheet, right? So if we go back to the spreadsheet, right, with a 5x, go back. Not coming down, buddy. Come on, don't do that. Okay, it's not coming up, but let's hate when it does this nonsense. right here. Now you want to do it one by one. Oh gosh. Okay, let's just change this to 5. I think that's easier, right? But I'm not saying to do it. I'm just want to show you. Okay, so let's say 750, right? And target was like 66%, right? You know, and this is 5, right? So that's 330%, right? But in the real return you're going to make, right, it is going to be nearly over like 600%, okay, in your asset value. So let's say you started with like you know, 7,000. Right now you're already up like almost 50,000. Okay, almost 50,000. And when you started with 7,000, you only did 5x. You just sit tight with the trend. Okay, just sit tight with the trend. So keep it low, keep it low, keep it low, keep it low, keep it low. It's a uni. I mean, uni, it is still a hold. I mean, let's go ahead and take a look at Uniswap. I don't know why I don't have uni. So uni still a hold. Okay, you might be very aggressive buying it right now, right? Best thing to do, maybe wait for $7 again. Did you miss the $7 right here? If you missed it, it might be pumping to $12 to $15. But if we get a rejection, you can get this move down here, okay, to retest the 750 to $7 range, and then we're gonna get the next move to the upside, right? But it is still a hold because you're not sure if you're gonna get the move to the downside. That's when we were bullish on sushi. I mean on uni. That's why I keep telling you. One of the reasons why I'm so bullish on TRB and CRV and all of them. That's the structure also right here. You got 1.618 extension to the upside, going to be up to 13.5. Okay, so it is still a hold. Okay, it is still a hold. It is still a hold. People might panic if we get this move down here to retest the 7.75 before this move, but just suck it up. All right, guys. I think we talked about everything. Let's go back to Ethereum. The sucker's not pumping right here, like SXP, OMG, Kava, Tron. Only sushi is doing. Yeah, sushi is on the move, boy. Yeah, Litecoin looks like it wants to be on the move. If it drops down here, that's going to be a buy, but the directional move is clearly to the upside. Any drop down to $100 Litecoin, that's going to be a steal. You got your trend line right here, right there, right there, right there, and potentially right here. All right, guys, I'm just gonna call it a night, and Where these spammers came from, man? I mean, BZRX, I gave you a target for BZRX and everything. So I told you we're gonna our upside target is the $1.60, not like right here. Okay, so immediate target right there just about like 50 cents. So we've been talking about BZRX when it was 15 cents. It's already 100% up. So we did talk about the next move to the upside, 1.618 right there, $1.60, and that's only wave 3. Okay, wave 5 is like almost $4. That's only if and only if we're gonna make a wave 5, right? If not, we might have to adjust it, and this might only be a 5 wave, right? But this is wave 3 right here. We're gonna be looking for sucker. So it's still pretty cheap, man. Talk about 15 cents right there. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching, man. I'll talk to you guys later.